Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Harakak to bless the elders, honor to the Akim, and Shalom to you abroad. Jump right into it. You know, um, with all the wordplay, Esau likes to do. I think I'm gonna do a sit down on the a quick sit down on the thief. You know, instead of calling you Esau, I'm just gonna call you a thief from now on. And this is why. This is John 10:10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. And that's this United States, man. The Great Babylon, dude. The United States foreign policy is all about the acclamation of resources and getting a stronghold in every country by any means. So the thief come not but to steal, and that's taking resources to kill, starting wars, and to destroy the heathen culture and impose that one world mindset. And that's contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. You know, we were given the law, we were given the testimony to teach unto these heathen nation. And that's the true knowledge that's gonna be throughout the world one day. But what Esau's pushing is bullshit. To further his agenda, man. Or should I say the thief? Furthermore, moving on to Zechariah. Zechariah. Thought I had that highlighted. Salakia, you guys. I want you guys to see what I'm reading. This is Zechariah 5:4. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. And let me read over some context. Start at 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. That's the chariots of the Most High, man. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. That's the strangest of our salvation. Well, Israel's salvation. I don't want to jump the gun. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Talking about the size of the chariot. Then said unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off as one side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off on that side according to it. And that's first and foremost talking about the chariots. And that's going to go along with the judgment of the thermonuclear ICBMs, man. The chariots will be burning people up. And I will bring forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. And I just brought up in John 10 who the thief is, Easy, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of the house. And in God we trust is their motto. And them that sweareth falsely by his name. Twisting the word of truth, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. Reading on. I'm gonna move on. Salakia, 1 second. Was my step in first, second, first Timothy. Let me see. All right then. Salakia. I think it was Thessalonians. Forgive me while I. Salakia. Supposed to be Thessalonians. There we go. Salakia. It wasn't loading and kept me on Zechariah. For ye, I'm gonna read it too. For you yourselves know perfectly the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Just like Israel's destruction in 70 AD, man. Just like the desolation of ancient Babylon, of ancient Egypt, of Rome, of Greece, man. You know, all brought to swift destruction with the Lord. You know, and that's how much more great Babylon. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day of the Lord overtake you as a thief. You know, and that's just wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know. And we have to pray to keep a tight relationship with the Most High, man, you know. Because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. Isaiah 33:6, man. And let me jump down to 43 real quick. 43. Okay. I'll read 42. Watch therefore, for ye know what hour your Lord doth come. For ye know not what hour your Lord doth come, Salakia. But know this, that if a good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. And I chose that because how much more you got to look at Israel, man. If we knew the outcome of being put into slavery and the transatlantic slave trade and all this shit, Israel would have acted different. So just like, you know, the Most High hit his face and let Israel accumulate sins in the ancient world, and he's doing it for Israel and Babylon now, man. And he's coming as a thief in the night, as he say, you know. You know, it's like that. If you know the day you die, you obviously prepare for it and live a different life, you know. But when it's completely unknown, there's the illusion of freedom. And let me jump to 2 Peter real quick, just to try to, like, you know, round out the lesson. You know, I want to start at 9. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some men count slackness. You know, and you know, I'm working on that spirit, but is long suffering toward to us word, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. So the Lord's will is not that we perish and give up and take our hand away from the plow and stop believing because of troubled times, but to keep our faith and, you know, first and foremost, pray, you know, study, get your lessons up fast, do what you can, you know. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away as a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are in shall be burned up, you know. So, knowing that the works of the earth are going to be burned up, man, you know, the supreme importance is preparing yourself and your family, you know, and anybody you're responsible for in this truth, man, as much as you can. You know, everybody's situation is different, but as much as you possibly can in order to um maintain that spirit, man. You don't want to indulge in the world when when the Most High is getting ready to judge it, you know. You know, when the roughly paraphrasing, when the Most High returns, shall he find faith? You know, it says the Most High had to shorten the days, lest there be no flesh left to be saved. Roughly paraphrasing, you know. So with that, you know, how much more should we be mentally holding on to the precepts of the Lord? You know, fasting and praying on them and asking for that build up spiritually for what's to come, because it is here. You know, the elders preached 30 plus years, man, before. As a matter of fact, never even saw a legit shutdown to this scale. You know, and that should start, you know, getting the wheel spinning for us. I know for me, you know, I'm in a season of deep prayer and get myself right, you know, because even in this truth, man, like, look, I look at it like this. For me, the elder's been in this 30 years, man. I'm barely at even a year. You know what I'm saying? There's no catch up, not even the 3 years, not even the 5 years. So there's always something you could be pushing towards learning, you know what I'm saying? Like athletes and everybody who's successful, whatever they were doing in the world before all this shit, man, you know, put forth that grind where it's worth it, man. And with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Harakak Wadash, double honors to the great millstone, honors to you, Akim, and a shalom to you.